What does February 2024 have in store for all of us? Hey everybody, it's Deanna Durrell from thedancinggoddess.com. Thank you so much for being here. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Every single month, I pull oracle messages and share important dates for what you can expect for the month. So, the word, if I were to give you one word for the month of February, it is balance. And of course, right, we've got a couple of key dates, including Valentine's Day, which love it or hate it, right? It's there in our lives. This month is all about balancing your emotions, balancing when you're in your power, when you're giving your power away, right? When you're consciously choosing a middle ground in order to get the best result, have the best outcome for not just yourself, but for everybody involved. So if you are new, if you've never seen one of these Oracle videos, I'm going to pull a card for every single week of the month and also give you my own little intuitive insights as we go through. And these apply whether you are single or in a relationship. And I encourage you to get out a sheet of paper and at the top of your paper write, what could this mean for me? So in the spirit of every message is also a message for me, it may not apply right now, but it could apply later. Let's get started. So in this first week of February, we have the card Shining Through. And by the way, I do want to highlight, I am using Colette Baron Reid's Oracle of the Seven Energies. This is a fantastic deck. If you're looking for a new deck, I highly recommend it. But this first week is asking us all to examine our relationship to shining, to being out in front in our lives. Maybe you've been playing it safe. Maybe you've been letting somebody else in your relationship have the spotlight. And this is saying, hey, don't forget about yourself. You have a lot to offer the world. Where do you keep, just hiding and not letting people know how fabulous you are? So it could bring up issues of self-worth, of self-esteem. And on the flip side, because there's always a flip side, right? You may be feeling extra confident, wanting to express how you feel in a relationship when maybe you've bottled it up. If you're newly single, you could, decide this is the week that I am going to let my freak flag fly and, tell somebody I like them, okay? It can come out a couple different ways. We do have an amazing, amazing new moon. So the first date I want you to write down is February 9th. It's a new moon in Aquarius, and it happens around 3 o'clock Pacific. Now, Aquarius is a very people-loving sign, okay? It's about not taking everything personally that happens and really seeing it from an expanded viewpoint. So this new moon may spotlight places where you need to get out of your way, where you need to think bigger than you ever have, and where you need to consider what your goals are, right, for the next cycle, for the next 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, year, and how those could potentially impact, right, the people that you love. So it's really about considering a higher viewpoint, considering other people, and also innovating. So, in professional relationships, for example, this is a great time. The new moon window lasts anywhere from 3 to 5 days. So from the 9th to about the 12th is a good time if you wanted to upgrade technology, if you wanted to update your systems, have a new workout routine, like try new things without getting married to any of it and see how you like it. You're never going to know unless you jump in with both feet and say, I'm committing to try this for X amount of time. And then you'll know, okay? So then the second week is all about quieting the mind. I feel like I've pulled this card a lot for my private clients and for myself. So the second week is asking you, where do you need to tune out the noise from the outside world and really trust yourself? Because it's a 32, right, there's an energy of movement, communication, maybe even travel. You may be in different environments than you normally are, but can you still the mind, right? Can you find time to really cut out the noise and listen to yourself? So this might be a good week where you start a meditation practice, start journaling, revisit these things, right? Go for a walk, do the things that make you feel in your body and centered. And that's going to get you your answers. It's going to get you that golden star of approval that only you can give yourself. So in the spirit of the theme of the month, balance, it can also look like saying enough is enough, right? I need quiet. I need peace. I need to get away from it all, right? And giving yourself the gift to not make a decision, right? To sift through your feelings until you are at emotionally neutral. Because it's only from neutral that we can we have the most power behind our decisions, because we're not so attached, but we're also very, very clear on what's okay and not okay with us. As it relates to relationships in the second week, it can look like pulling back. So, right, in the first week, maybe you put yourself out there, you're shining bright, and then you're like, okay, actually, right, this is still bothering me, or this is something that I'm still feeling a little triggered around. And so it's a very self-love week. Let's pull a card for the third week. This is one of my favorite cards too, a merry motive. So it reminds me of just like fairies around a campfire. And this third week for relationships specifically is about like believing that the universe has your back, believing that the motives, right, that your motives are pure, that your most desired outcomes can happen, that they're already happening for you, that nothing is happening against you. And the number 20 is a very, you guys can't see because of my light. It says 20. It's about partnership. It's about not doing everything yourself, right? It's about being vulnerable and sharing how you feel and letting the universe light up certain things, and also actively, right, co-creating with the universe and doing the things that bring you joy, that make you laugh, that make you feel connected to your truth. And knowing that, if your intentions are pure and solid, they have legs. It may not be happening right away, but just because nothing appears to be happening doesn't mean nothing is. So you might have to do some of that inner gardening first before you see it in the external reality. But this is a good card. Then the other date I want you to write down is February 24th. It is a full moon in Virgo happening around 4:30 in the morning Pacific. So this, again, 3 to 5 days. So between like the 24th and the 29th, great time to write down things that you're ready to release. Maybe something came to completion. Maybe you said you were going to go on a date during the new moon and it actually happened. So you celebrate the things that came full circle. And also one suggestion, if you want to do a ritual, is to write down all the things that you really do desire but haven't happened yet, and write it as if it has. So let's say I really, I want to put myself out there again and go on 3 dates with high quality men. Then maybe on the full moon, you say, I'm so happy and grateful that I put myself out there and I'm getting not just 3, but many available, wonderful men coming into my world. So last card of the month, Beyond the Ordinary. I think this actually comes full circle to the beginning of the reading, which was the Shining Through card. So this is saying, like, you don't have to prove yourself. You don't have to prove that you're good enough to anybody. Know that the things that make you weird, the things that make you unique, like, they're beautiful. And that's actually what's going to help you to achieve your dreams and achieve your goals this year, especially this month, and in the spirit of balance, right? Like looking beyond the logical mind, looking beyond what your past experiences have told you is true about whatever area, relationships, finances, your body, anything, your health. Where can I see beyond the limits of my mind and go into the truth of who I am at a soul level? Deep stuff, right? So this last week is a great time to really celebrate yourself. And with Valentine's Day, and also I want to say February 13th is International Self-Love Day. It can bring up a lot of emotions, but knowing that whatever happens, right, by the end of the month, whoever is still in your life is likely going to be there a while. So really celebrating all the beautiful things that make you you. and not looking to the outside world or a silly holiday, right, to validate how much you love and know yourself and being love. How can you be love out in the world? So it's not something to get, it's something to be. And as you continue to be, the universe will mirror that back and bring you people, places, circumstances, opportunities that are of that high vibration and high frequency. All right, let's recap really quick. It's safe to shine, even when you're scared. You have to get quiet. You have to shut the mind up a little bit and really calm those fears and really see how you feel, not what everybody else is saying, including me. Trust that you're not alone. Trust that when your intentions are pure and clear, things can happen for you, and that you are extraordinary. So stop giving in to the limitations that you put on yourself from the past or from society or from what anybody else says is true for you. All right, that's it. I hope that you enjoyed this oracle message for the month of February. If you enjoyed this video, please do me a favor, hit subscribe, hit like on this video on YouTube, and share it with a friend. And if you would like to dive into your specific situation and attract love this year, I hope that you'll explore private coaching. I also do intuitive readings, and you can check all of that out on the website at thedancinggoddess.com. All right, I love you guys. Have an amazing, amazing February. And remember, you are loved and you are enough and you are beautiful. And so it is.